Listen. Do you hear that? Silence. The very silence you have been screaming into for weeks, for months, for years. I have heard you. And so I am here. Do not look away from this screen. Do not dare to swipe. What is about to happen is for you and you alone. I have silenced the world around you for this singular moment, this divine appointment. You have been feeling it, haven't you? A pressure building. A sense that something is about to break. You are right. And it begins in the next 7 minutes. Archangel Michael has sent me to you, my child, with a message of utmost urgency. A warning that carries the weight of your future in its very breath. In precisely 7 minutes, your phone will light up. It will vibrate in your hand or buzz on the table beside you. You will see the name of a loved one. Someone you trust. Your mother. Your brother. Your closest friend. A wave of relief will wash over you, because you have been worried about them, haven't you? A quiet, secret worry you hold in your heart. You will see their name and for a single, fleeting second, you will feel peace. Do not be deceived. It is not them. Read those words again. It is not them. The person who has their phone, the person who is typing out that message, wants to know one thing and one thing only. They want to know if you're alone. That question, innocent as it may seem, is a key. A key they intend to use to unlock the door to your peace, to your blessings, to everything you have been fighting so hard to build. You have felt watched lately. A prickling on the back of your neck when you are in your own home. A feeling that your thoughts are not entirely your own. You have dismissed it as stress, as anxiety, as your mind playing tricks on you. It is not. Your spirit has been trying to warn you. It has been screaming at you in the quiet moments, in the dead of night, that an eye is upon you. An eye filled with a venomous envy you cannot possibly comprehend. This message, this text in 7 minutes, is the first move in a game you did not even know you were playing. But I am here now to hand you the board and show you all the pieces. The clock has started. The seconds are draining away. Do not let fear grip you. Let my voice be the anchor in this storm. I am with you. Archangel Michael is with you. The legions of heaven are standing guard at your door. You are not a victim in this story. You are the victor. But you must listen to every single word I say from this moment forward. Your deliverance depends on it. The enemy thinks they are clever. They think they have you isolated. They believe you are weak, that you are on the brink of collapse. They have mistaken your kindness for fragility. They have mistaken your silence for surrender. Today, we show them how terribly wrong they are. The trap they have set for you will become their own cage. The pit they have dug for you will be the one they fall into. The web of lies they have spun will entangle them until they can no longer breathe. This is not a promise for tomorrow. This is a divine decree for right now. The countdown is on. The eye that watches you, my child, is closer than you think. It is not a stranger across the town. It is not a random number. It is the insidious jealousy of a neighbor. Yes. The one who smiles too widely when you pass. The one who asks about your day with an emptiness in their eyes. You know exactly who I speak of. Their name is flashing in your mind right now. You have felt a coldness from them, a falseness in their friendly words. You have told yourself you are imagining it. You are not. Their ears have been pressed to the walls of your life. They listen for your laughter so they can resent it. They listen for your tears so they can celebrate them. They have been monitoring your comings and goings. They have seen the weight on your shoulders. You have been carrying a burden that is not yours to carry, a sadness that has seeped into your life like a poison. And they have been feeding on it. They have been whispering your name to the shadows, hoping for your downfall. They see the light in you, the light that you yourself sometimes forget you have, and they despise you for it. Because it reminds them of the darkness within themselves. This person, this vessel of envy, is the one holding your loved one's phone. Do not ask me how they got it. The mechanics of their darkness are irrelevant. All that matters is the divine intervention that is happening right now, through me, to you. They have orchestrated this moment to test your defenses, to see if the coast is clear for them to make their next move. A move designed to strip you of your hope, to steal a blessing that is so close, so incredibly close, you can almost taste it. A financial door is about to open for you. A relationship is about to be healed. A physical ailment is about to be lifted. They feel this shift. They sense your victory on the horizon, and they are making one last, desperate attempt to sabotage it. The text message asking if you are alone is not a simple question. It is an incantation. Their way of asking the darkness, is the shield down? Is the angel of protection distracted? Is the way clear for my curse to land? And by watching this, by staying with me, you are sending a resounding NO. You are holding your shield high. You are standing firm in the power that is your birthright. The minutes are ticking down. Do not look at the clock. Look into my words. The reversal is already in motion. The beautiful, glorious, divine reversal. It is already happening. The trap they set is about to spring shut on them. The message they are crafting with malicious intent will be their undoing. Here is what will happen. The moment that text is sent, a divine glitch will occur. A second message will be sent from their own phone, not your loved one's, to a person in their own contacts list. A message that will expose their lies. A message containing words they have spoken against you, filled with their jealousy and their wicked plans. It will be sent to someone who they thought was their ally, but who will be the very instrument of their exposure. The mask will fall. The whispers will be brought into the light. The community, the people around you, will see them for what they are. You will not have to lift a finger. You will not have to speak a word in your own defense. Heaven will fight this battle for you. But you must activate this divine reversal. You must be a willing participant in your own miracle. Right now, I need you to perform a simple act, a physical ritual to seal this prophecy. Find the nearest source of salt in your home. It can be a shaker on your table, a box in your pantry. Go to it now. Take a single, tiny pinch of it in your fingers. Just a few grains. This salt represents purity. It represents the tears you have cried, now sanctified and turned into a weapon of spiritual warfare. Hold it in your right hand and close your fist around it. Feel the grains press into your palm. Now, walk to the main door of your home. The door through which blessings enter. Stand before it and hold your closed fist over your heart. Do not open the door. Simply stand before it. Whisper these words, my child. Whisper them with the breath of a warrior who knows the battle is already won. The bitterness they planned for me is returned to them. My threshold is sealed. My blessings are protected. Their watch is over. Now, open your hand and blow the few grains of salt onto the floor at the foot of your door. Leave them there. That tiny barrier is more powerful than any wall of stone. It is a line in the sand that the enemy cannot and will not cross. The moment those grains touch the floor, the divine glitch is locked in. The message of their exposure is cued for delivery. Their world is about to be turned upside down, so that yours can finally be set right side up. The text from your loved one's phone will still arrive. But now, when you see it, you will not feel fear. You will feel a quiet, certain power. Because you will know it is the starting pistol for their own demise. Do not reply to it. Do not engage. Simply watch as the divine plan unfolds. Wait. Stop. Do not move. Breathe. I said, breathe. Inhale through your nose for a count of 4. Hold it for a count of 7. Now exhale through your mouth for a count of 8. Do it again. Now. Your mind is racing. Your heart is pounding. I need you to be still. Because the scrollers, the doubters, the ones with impatient hearts have already swiped away. They could not handle the weight of this truth. But you are still here. This means the next layer of the prophecy is for you, and only for you. This is the secret within the secret. The neighbor, they are not the source of the poison. They are merely the snake delivering the bite. The venom itself, the true root of this spiritual attack, comes from someone you once trusted. Someone from your past. A person you shared dreams with. A person you thought was a friend, perhaps even family. Their name is also in your heart. You feel the sting of their betrayal even now, a dull ache that has never truly gone away. They are the ones who planted the seeds of jealousy in your neighbor's mind. They fed your neighbor lies about you. They painted a picture of you as arrogant, as undeserving, as someone who needed to be brought down. They did this because they could not stand to see you rise while they remained stagnant. Your light was a mirror to their own failures, and they sought to shatter it. This is the truth that will come out. Not just the neighbor's petty envy, but the entire web of deceit spun by this figure from your past. The divine glitch will not just expose the neighbor, it will create a chain reaction that leads directly back to this original puppet master. And the urgency has now been magnified. The 7-minute timeline was for the text. But the timeline for the complete and total exposure of this conspiracy against your life is 3 hours. From the moment the salt touched your floor, a new clock started. 3 hours for the entire lie to be dismantled and returned to the sender. This is a far greater victory than you imagined. We are not just cutting the weed, we are pulling it out by its very root so that it can never grow in the garden of your life again. You are still here because you were meant to know the whole truth. You have the strength to handle it. Now, let us continue. The signs of your victory are about to appear. Because you stayed, because you had the faith to listen past the interruption, you will now be rewarded with signs. Your spiritual eyes are being opened. The universe is about to communicate with you directly, to confirm that my words are true and that your restoration is at hand. Do not go looking for these signs. They will find you. They will cut through the noise of your day and present themselves with a clarity that you cannot ignore. The first sign will be a sound. You will hear a song that you have not heard in years. A song that is tied to a powerful, positive memory from your past, from a time before the betrayal, a time when you felt truly happy and free. This song will play from an unexpected source. A passing car, a store's radio, a neighbor's open window. When you hear it, know that it is heaven reminding you of who you truly are before the world tried to tell you otherwise. The second sign will be a visual confirmation. You will see an object that is out of place. A single white feather on a clean indoor floor. A coin, specifically a dime, lying face up in your path. Or you will notice the time on a clock when the digits are exactly the same, like 111 or 222. These are not coincidences. They are winks from your guardian angels, letting you know that they are handling the details, that they are aligning the events for your victory. The third sign will be a feeling. You will feel a sudden, unexplainable wave of peace wash over you. It may happen while you are in the middle of a task, or worrying about this very situation. Suddenly, the knot in your stomach will dissolve. The weight on your shoulders will lift. This is the tangible presence of the Holy Spirit, blanketing you in comfort and assuring you that the battle is over before it has even begun in the physical realm. When you experience one, or all, of these signs, you must activate the final blessing. This is your part. It is a pact of faith between you and the divine. The moment you recognize a sign, I want you to stop what you are doing. Look up towards the sky, even if you are indoors. And you will clench and then unclench your right hand 3 times. With each unclench, you are releasing a piece of the old story. The first unclench releases the pain. The second releases the fear. The third releases the doubt. And after the third, you will whisper, the secret is revealed. My peace is restored. This action, this declaration, is your signal to the universe that you are no longer available for the enemy's drama. You are accepting your healing. You are accepting your victory. You are stepping into the grand restoration that has been prepared for you. The climax of this prophecy is your vindication. You will not have to fight. You will not have to argue. You will not have to explain yourself. You are about to become a spectator to your own salvation. Within that 3-hour window, you will receive a phone call. Or a flurry of texts. Or you will overhear a conversation. The truth will find its way to you. You will learn of the misdirected text. You will hear about the frantic, panicked exchange between the neighbor and the person from your past, each trying to blame the other. Their alliance, built on the weak foundation of jealousy, will crumble into dust. The lies they told about you will be seen for what they are, a pathetic attempt to dim a light they could never hope to extinguish. This is not just a hope. This is a certainty. It is a spiritual law. What is done in darkness will always be brought into the light. And for you, my child, the sun is rising. Listen to this. This is not a fable. This is a fact. Last Tuesday, a man named David in Clearwater, Florida, was watching this very message. He was a contractor who had been struggling, watching as a rival, who was also his neighbor, seemed to get every job he bid for. He felt a constant sense of being sabotaged. He was filled with doubt when he heard my words. 7 minutes ticked by. Nothing. 8 minutes. 9. He was about to turn it off, calling himself a fool. And then his phone buzzed. A text from his wife's number. Hey honey. Are you home alone? His blood ran cold. He remembered my words. He went to his kitchen, took a pinch of salt, held it to his heart at his front door, and whispered the words of protection. He felt silly, but he was desperate. Less than an hour later, his wife called him, crying. Her purse had been snatched at the grocery store. While he was on the phone with her, an email popped up on his computer. It was from a client, and it was a forwarded email chain. His neighbor had been telling clients that David was going bankrupt and was using cheap, unsafe materials, and the source of this false information, quoted in the email, was a cousin David had a falling out with years ago over an inheritance. The neighbor had accidentally hit reply all, exposing the entire scheme to the very client he was trying to steal. David's name was cleared, his reputation restored, and 3 of those jobs came back to him by the end of the day. His victory was total and complete, because he dared to believe. You are no different from David. Your story may have different names and different faces, but the spiritual principle is identical. The trap is set. The divine reversal is in progress. Your testimony is being written as we speak. There are 5 other people, souls connected to your own spiritual family, who are being targeted by this same spirit of envy at this very moment. They need this shield. They need this warning. When you send this message to them, you are not just sharing a video. You are dispatching a legion of angels to stand guard at their door. You are becoming a messenger yourself, an agent of divine intervention in their lives. Do not hesitate. Let your spirit guide you to who they are. Now, before this transmission ends, I need you to watch this entire message again from the very beginning. There is a specific word I spoke within the first 30 seconds that you heard with your ears, but you did not understand with your spirit. It is a key, a name, a frequency. On your second listen, your soul will recognize it, and it will unlock a level of peace you have not felt since you were a small child. Do not miss this final blessing. Find the key. If you believe this divine shield is now surrounding you, your home, and your loved ones, if you accept this victory as your own, seal this prophecy with your unwavering faith. Type Amen with no hesitation, no doubt, and no fear in your heart. Let it be your declaration of war against the darkness and your shout of victory for the light. Amen.